And we're live. And I got the cameras around the wrong way. Dang it. Oh, no, I didn't. I got it around the right way. Yes!
Yay.
Nailed it. I just got confused because I'm used to being in the GM seat. Hi. Welcome to I'm Not Trying to Kill You. I'm Ash, your host. And today we're playing Band of Blades, which I get to play in, which is nice. And with me, my pronouns are she,
The jacket.
and with me we have three other adventurers, three other soldiers, and a scary horror zombo GM.
That's me.
Zombo GM. How you going?
I'm doing well. I'm in the third place out of 3 episodes. So that's pretty exciting. But this place, I'm like actually gonna live in and stuff. That's pretty exciting. So yeah, I'm doing well. It's very hot, but I'm excited. I'm really curious what you folks are gonna do.
Yeah.
She her pronouns, by the way.
And your name is Alice.
This is correct. I caught it. We're all good.
Yeah. Great.
Sorry.
Awesome. Aaron, your name is Aaron. Hello.
I've apparently been introduced. That's half the introduction. Hi. I'm Aaron. I'm in a strange person's apartment, and I drove 500 miles to be here. How are you? She, her pronouns.
I like it. I like it that it sounds like you're just extremely committed to streaming. Yeah. Awesome.
I mean, I am.
You are, but yes. Cammy, hi.
Hello. I didn't go anywhere in any amount of time, but my pronouns are she, her, and my name is Cammy.
Awesome. And then David, hello.
Hello, my name's David, as you probably just heard, so good work so far there, David. Pronouns are he, him, subject to change at notice, and I can't wait to snipe some shit today.
Yeah. Assuming Cammy lets you. So, but Alice, I think we are starting out with, I know that we moved to Plainsworth.
Yes, we did.
And now we're doing mission selection?
Correct. I can read a thing about Plainsworth real quick, and then I'll read your missions. Is I think my plan. Plainsworth was once a prosperous town, owing its bustle and commerce to sitting on an intersection of several old Empire roads, situated in the heart of the Aldermark breadbasket. The bounty of nearby villages flowed through it until it was the verge of becoming a city. Now, the hushed tones and shuttered windows of local residences project a sense of growing unease. Its inns, streets, and alleyways have refugees trying to keep out of sight and families fleeing the Cinder King's advance. The town is a small garrison, its own well, and crumbling but serviceable remnant of the old Tantari wall, made in the heyday of the Empire, providing a strong defensible position against the western approach. They've erected makeshift fortifications to the south and trust the hills and the Blackwood to protect the eastern approach. As a small provincial village, Plainsworth holds some of the Aldermani superstitions and dislike of the old Empire things. And this wariness extends to the Legion, whose roots are from there, mixed with some local problems with bandits and retreating soldiers that have a tendency to take what they want by force. The populace is unsure if having a small, well-armed force is a blessing or a curse. Nearby plains villages may have supplies that may have been wrested from the undead. The forest and mountains to the southwest are dotted with few crumbling holy sites. The roads leading into the village have a sporadic stream of families and a mix of straggling soldiers fleeing from. So that's Plainsworth. And if I remember correctly, the missions you chose, the mission type that the commander chose was religious by urging of the Lord.
Yes.
So I have missions for you. The first one being a religious mission, but has a favor type. So if you don't remember, favor has there are a few different types, but your chosen has one aligned to her. The one you chose at the beginning was Glory, which is the one this mission has. So if you successfully complete the mission, Zora will get an XP, 3 XP, or 4, I think, 4. She'll get an advance. That's pretty cool. So it's Rewards are a Zimyati sniper and pressure are its penalties. There are rumors of a single soldier that has been holding off several raids by the undead forces on a village to the east for several days. Zora herself has taken a particular interest in these rumors. She has asked the Legion to deploy a squad to retrieve this daring soldier and bring them back to her. Zora's all a fan of fucking bravery and like suicide missions. That's her fucking jam. So she wants this soldier brought back. That's the one mission. The second mission reward being time and XP, 2 XP, meaning any played character that goes on this mission will get 2 XP, and the penalty being morale. A priestess of the Builder, one of the Aldermani's twin chosen, has requested aid in cleansing a pilgrimage route from Plainswork to one of the temples. This will be a long mission, as it requires walking the pilgrimage route itself and stopping so that certain shrines along the way may be purified. So that's the other one. And then you got something called a special mission, which essentially are they have weird shit that you can't get in other missions. And like are pre-written. So give me a second and I will read. So it's an assault type. An infamous-led undead patrol has been doing nighttime raids on local settlements and capturing people and keeping them in cages. A nearby village to Plainsworth used to regular trade with these towns, and like I'm clear. A nearby village, Plainsworth, used to regular trade with this. This is really. I need to send this to Strash. This is worded stupidly. Holy shit. Essentially, people are being captured and put in cages and being turned into undead. A rapid raid would reunite local friends and families and possibly net volunteers for the Legion. The rewards are 2 morale and 5 rookie recruits. The penalty is morale.
Ooh.
So those are your 3 missions. If you like quickly going over rewards again, Symbiote Sniper, time and XP, and then 5 morale and rookies.
Can you
penalties?
Can you paste those into a handout for us?
Yep, I'm doing so currently.
Just so they can see.
I would have done so earlier, but I've been busy, so I only wrote them like earlier today.
No, that's all right. Yeah,
Mr. Marshall, I would like some bodies, some rookies.
I can.
Yeah, I like the idea of either getting a sniper or like getting a sniper who's already a specialist or some rookies.
No, the sniper is a complication, I thought.
No, the sniper's good. You get a sniper.
A
sniper joins the Legion.
We gotta go basically rescue them. There's another rescuer specialist mission. Is that one?
Yeah, we get to pick 2 out of 3, so I think we should go on the one where we have the possibility of leveling up our god a little eventually.
I feel like that's
we also
probably
get a
pretty cool.
sniper. And then the secondary one that I guess wouldn't be on camera, I would vote for the one where we just get a whole gaggle of people if we don't fuck it up.
We certainly need the bodies.
I don't know if I can paste the other mission into it. I'd have to. I can't copy from a Dropbox.
Right. Okay.
I will try and we'll see how this works. Yeah, no, that's not happening.
So that one we get rookies and
morale. You get plus a morale as well, or plus 2. Plus 2.
I feel like I kind of want to do getting the sniper as the secondary because it's like the same kind of mission, vaguely. Because we did a rescue mission last time.
I thought last time was an assault mission.
Yeah. So last time you rescued the heavy. This isn't necessarily a rescue mission. It's just a retrieval, depending on the situation.
Right. Okay.
Like they're not captured. They're just they're just holding off of undead force by themselves and have been for several days. So,
it's Simahaya.
Yeah. Essentially.
Right. Cool. Yeah. I like the idea of doing that and getting those rewards. It's just to me,
seems too similar.
It's the least narratively interesting to play out from my perspective. But that's just that's one vote. I'm open to other opinions.
Commander, what do you think?
It is technically your call.
Yeah, I know. You did call for a religious mission.
Mm-hmm.
Those two are religious, and then the
they're both religious. Got it. Cool.
They are both religious, and then the special mission, the one that gets you recruits, is an assault mission.
Okay, I say we go after the one that levels up glory, and the one that gives us more recruits, because we're kind of going through them.
Sure. In
the
what
recruits
order?
is a secondary.
Cool. All right, so let's do it. So that's that's rescuing the sniper for glory.
Yeah, as primary.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Okay. So let's see. Marshall, who would be going on this mission? If you scroll, you should be able to see like what
are the requirements?
Yeah. For religious missions, they should be on your sheet as well as mine. So I'm scrolling down to mine as well. Religious is medic or officer.
Hey, we have those.
Just need one, or you can bring both though. Just keep in mind you chose a religious mission and an assault mission.
So what's needed for the assault?
A assault mission needs a heavy, medic, or sniper.
We just saved the heavy, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, boom. Time to gamble her again.
Yeah, it's like, welcome back to base. Sorry you got a little bit tortured. Can you please go and rescue all these people?
You could send Darius off as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So the only problem with sending the heavy on the assault mission is that they are injured, and that will give you a penalty. You don't want to send injured people on assault missions.
Okay, we send Darius.
Is Darius uninjured?
I think so.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
they're fine.
Holy shit.
I feel like I spent some resources healing wounds last time because we got a lot banged up.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
speak for yourselves. Darius is fine. Got away scot-free.
Yeah, Darius is a sniper. He hangs out at the back where he doesn't get hurt.
My little newbie kicked some serious ass last time.
Yes,
one
true.
whose name I can't remember.
Oh gosh, yes.
You might have
Carter.
I'm pretty sure you did heal, but I don't remember how much. If you didn't mark it off, I can't that's not.
Yeah, no, I've got
That's not
healed one for my level 2 and level 3 harm on at Ekar.
Let's see real quick. If you scroll up, I'm going to scroll up to the Marshall thing, and we'll see, and we'll read the healing thing real quick, just to make sure that we've done things properly, and then we can move on. Marshall. Or not Marshall, rather Quartermaster.
That's me.
Let's see. Rest and recuperation. Take time. Every Legionnaire gains a second healing tick. So it sounds. Yeah. So you should be at 2. So level 2 wounds should have been cleared, and if you have level 3, those are not.
Oh, everyone takes the second one?
Yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, you rest and recuperated, which gets you 2 healing ticks.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then, so if you have level 3 harm, that's still there. Level 2 harm should be gone.
Yep. Yeah, so Attica still has very bled.
Marshall, who's going on the primary mission?
Because I'm bad at this, did we manage to heal all of the wounds off of the medic from when she nearly died?
Let's see. Yeah, medic has no wounds currently.
I know, but that might be because I'm not sure what I'm doing.
No, well, I mean, even if you had a level 3 on you, since then she would have got enough to not be.
Yeah, she had a level 3 from the first mission.
Yeah, but she's received more than 3 healing since then.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. So we will take the medic on the primary mission.
I'd like to take everyone.
Then we don't have anyone for the secondary.
No, everyone except for Darius, of course.
Right, yeah.
Everyone else.
So most missions, for the most part, can only have 2 specialists on them at once.
Right.
However, medics have an ability called attaché. you can bring a medic and not count towards that specialist cap. So you can
Oh.
bring up to 3 specialists, including the medic, and then someone plays a rookie on whatever mission you want. You have to have someone to go and do that secondary mission, though.
Well, I'll be playing rookie then.
If the marshal thinks it's a good idea to bring out a car, then
We also have a scout available.
Attica,
so-
how damaged are you?
I mean, like technically or just in general.
Well, that's a complex question, isn't it? Because I could be asking physically. I could be asking about psychologically, because you seem a bit of a hot mess at the moment. However, this is your squad to lead.
By the way, the scout, you folks failed the secondary mission, so the scout is level 3 harm, which is not cleared yet.
Okay.
Just as FYI.
Yep.
So your officer and your scout have level 3 harm.
That doesn't matter for religious missions.
No, but it does matter in the fact that you're taking a wounded person.
Yeah,
so,
we're more likely to we basically have less hit points, but that's fine.
a level 3 wounded person cannot act without someone assisting
Yeah.
them. Or if they push themselves, just as an FYI.
Well, they can't act on a thing where that would affect it. So, for instance, I don't feel like giving orders. I feel like is a thing that Attica can do valuably. Whereas, I feel like her blood loss is
as the what's it called? I've always interpreted that as the fiction determines what the others apply. I've always kind of interpreted that like if you actively cannot function without other people assisting you with like it's like you're bleeding out, right? Like regardless of how badly that is, you can't function well enough to give orders and move around on your own.
right.
Like,
yeah. Okay. Cool.
does that make sense?
Yeah. Like, yeah, because that was the thing is that like I'm coming from the like so I don't know if it's different in Band of Blades, but from like my perspective in Blades in the Dark, I always interpret it as like, does this specifically affect you in the fiction, right? Like, yeah. So like Attica has like a level 3 harm that is 2 healed and got bandaged. I would
the healing tick doesn't matter until it's cleared.
Oh no, I'm just saying
that,
I'm just saying like it I feel like she would still be able to like she would be taking that penalty if she were running into combat as opposed to telling other people to do so.
But
at the same time, like it's your call.
Yeah, I'm more of the she can't function without help
for every single thing.
Things.
Yeah, right, cool.
Yeah.
So
And
maybe it's better
heavy
better that Attica then like stay back this round.
Is the heavy on level 2 or level 3 wounds?
The heavy is level 2 wounded, but that should have been cleared. So I will just do that.
Oh, great. Attica's staying in the camp with me. Marvelous.
So we can take the heavy and the medic.
Essentially, the heavy medic and sniper are clear.
So we'll send the heavy and the medic on the primary mission, and we'll send the sniper on the secondary mission.
Yep.
Sure, sounds great.
And
because you don't have to send an additional one with that attaché. You can just send medic and heavy, and that's fine. Like it's just
we don't have anyone else.
You're trying to get one, so that's good. In this case, what squad is going in on both of these? Squad of rookies.
Is there a negative for having less rookies on a mission?
If you don't have the full complement, you get penalties. Yeah, same engagement role. Like if you have the required specialists, the required rookies and specialists, one of those are a full squad. You can move characters around though. If you have non-full squads, you can combine them. So like Shattered Wolves and what's the other one? You have another injured. Like if you just combine Shattered Wolves and Ember Wolves, I guess if you name they become a full squad because you have 3 in one and 2 in the other.
Yeah. Okay.
Send the Ember Wolves or whoever on the main mission so I can play Carter again and save everybody.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll grab Kettle from the Shattered Wolves and put them in the Ember Wolves.
You should be able to grab and drag them, Cammy.
Well, I guess I'm playing Harris in that case.
I'm looking at my own spreadsheet under.
All right, sorry.
That's fine. So Ember Wolves are going on the primary, and which are going on the secondary.
We'll send the yet to be bloodied Star Vipers on the secondary.
Wonderful. In which case, who's playing which specialist and character, just so we know, and then we can do engagement roll. Oh, actually, a thing I always forget because it's a new edition. Commander.
Yes.
If you go to your sheet on the first page with there's some things called intel, like the little section of intel. How much intel do you currently have?
None.
None? Well, you still get to ask 1 and 0 intel question about one of the missions you're going on, whichever one you want. If you'd like to, if you want to read the questions as well.
All right, so here's the 5 questions I can ask. What's the highest threat we can expect? How much travel should we expect? What would be a useful item to bring? What are 2 approaches we could use here? Which squads distrust or don't fear the leadership? I'm thinking highest threat.
Yeah, either that or
useful item,
or useful item, like either or. But at the same time, like, do we have a lot of items to choose from? Like, not heaps. So it might be.
Well, useful items could also be here's a useful thing you could acquire an asset.
Yeah,
for,
right.
Like, it doesn't have to necessarily be like bring black shot. It can be bring a grenade.
I like that the answer is always black shot. Just always black shot.
So whichever of those you find more useful.
Okay, I'm going to go with what would be a useful item to bring.
Interesting.
Black shot.
Let me yes, that one. Let me scroll up to gear real quick. What to do and see if there's anything like specifically here. Useful items. You're definitely going to want to bring explosives, actually, for sure. So if it is in fact a siege, like it sounds like, and it's a single sniper's been holding them off, she probably has booby traps. She's probably going to want more in this case. It's sort of, if your goal is to defend the town and then retrieve her, it would be useful to have those.
Let's see. Okay, so we don't have...
No, what would be required is one of you would have to do an acquire asset. Like, you'd have to flashback, spend a supply, and do an acquire assets roll.
So, spending a supply, bad news.
Alternatively, if you brought the officer, they could get it.
Oh.
Because they can use leads or whatever it's called.
Correct.
Strings.
Yeah, channels.
Channels, that's the one. Where's the thing that I do for setting a rookie up? What
do you mean setting a rookie up?
Do I need to like assign stats to a rookie?
Oh yeah. So if you click the rookie and type rookie in the little gray playbook thing and hit enter, it'll auto generate.
Yep. Do I need to assign dots to anything?
Yeah, you get your 4 standard dots, and then they're like to assign aside from their starting ones.
Cool.
And then your one ability. But yeah, who's playing what specialist? Who's playing the medic? Who's playing the heavy? And then
the medic is my baby.
I'm playing cattle.
Cool.
I'm Carter.
Awesome.
I'm just double checking that I got the numbers right for the squads. Hang on.
It's I
mean, like if you took the living folks out of the Shattered Wolves and put them into the Ember Wolves, then you've got a correctly sized squad.
Correct.
You've got Harris, Cressica, Carter,
I'm making
Erickson.
sure that the living ones are actually alive at the end of the failed mission, the failed secondary mission.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
we already covered that.
Yeah, we already did that. You can see, if you look in Roll20, I put, whenever someone dies, I put a little skull emoji next to their name.
Harper, Kristoff, and Soggy died.
Yep.
Are you good, Cammy?
I think so, yes. We have 10 morale when that's...
Yeah, because our quartermaster told a story
Yeah.
at the end of the session, which was very good.
No, that was me, not the
I-
Codemaster. It was Lawmaster.
Lorekeeper.
Lore Keeper, sorry, thank you. All right, in that case, Marshall, would you like to assemble the die pool for this mission? For the engagement roll.
We're all oath sworn to the Legion, so we get 1. You spent an intel, so we get 1.
No intel
No?
was spent.
No
Oh,
intel. No, we didn't spend an intel. We just had one question we could ask
Because you had 0 intel.
because we had 0.
this is not a veterans mission, so like there's only 2 specialists, the rest are rookies, so we don't get that dice. Hopefully none of them distrust or fear the leadership, so yeah,
good for
we don't
them.
lose that dice. The required specialist or equipment is on the mission, so we don't lose that dice.
And then religious.
The religious one, does the quartermaster spend religious supplies to reward and protect the soldiers?
We don't have those.
Okay. Is anyone starting with the blight?
No.
So we have 1 dice.
Blight is what happens when your corruption ticks over, by the way.
Yeah.
So we have 1 dice because we're all loyal to the Legion.
It's better than some. So, roll that single die.
What happens if you have no die?
You roll 2 and take
You
the
roll
lowest.
2 and take the lowest, yeah.
And you die.
Slava. Desperate. Lovely. Lovely, lovely.
If you kiss in the game, you kiss in real life.
I love
That's
games.
My brand. The town that this sniper has been rumored to be defending is a small one near on the smaller than Plainsworth, right? It's called a town, but it's more like a hamlet sort of deal. It has no walls, is nothing like that. It's just a few little houses built around a central square, right? Though the one thing of note being that there is a shrine out here, a shrine to one of the Aldermani chosen, one of the twins, the hunter. And in this shrine, there's a little it's essentially a statue, and you can go inside it. And so you can see it from a great distance, and all of Plainsworth is very, very flat for obvious reasons, right? It's just lots of wheat and things like that, lots of tall grass. I think as you're approaching, because it's only a few days march, as you're approaching, let's see, Marshall, which rookies step on landmines?
Oh,
I need 2.
2? Which ones aren't being played? First off,
Well, Kettle and Carter are not being played.
Kettle
and Carter are being played.
Please.
So I need 2 rookies.
don't do this.
Please, ma'am.
We'll blow up Ericsson because they just came from the other secondary squad.
He didn't fit in anyway.
And
Crisaka, because she's not actually useful. She just cries a lot.
Awesome. So yeah, I think
they were in love.
those two were talking and not paying attention, and for whatever reason they step and both hear a click and look at each other and then go boom. So Erickson goes into a bunch of little chunks, and Kriska loses a foot and goes flying backwards and starts screaming. What do y'all do?
Can I spend a doctor use to have Ericsson not go into little chunks?
So that's if you're talking about your ability, that is level 5 harm. You can't actually stop that. What you can, however, is prevent Kriska from dying, if you would like, with the doctor ability.
I will do this. I will put Crisaka's foot back on.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. You it's blown off, but it's a clean blow. Like it was severed by shrapnel, not explosion. So like, yeah, you were able to stitch it on with the like quickly enough so that like she's not gonna be able to run real fast right now, but
medical staple gun.
But yeah, so one of you's dead, like in little chunks everywhere. She's still sobbing because her foot was temporarily removed from her body.
I think Harris is like giving her the Russian comfort.
So what?
Is that vodka or beatings?
It's quiet compassion.
Oh, okay.
What do you folks do?
We need to check.
Also, actually, I forgot to ask, who's in charge? Because you don't have an officer. Marshall, who's in charge? Because really, I'm asking them what they do.
Who's playing the heavy?
Aaron.
No, Aaron said she wants to play Carter.
Oh.
Yeah.
In which case, David would be playing the heavy, because I thought...
and I thought I was playing Cressica. I'm a bit confused, so...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I thought you... Like,
I think
Marshall,
I think we're down a person playing. I think... So, yeah. Aaron, do you want to play the heavy
Aaron
instead of Carter?
I can, and I want to say right now that if you kill Carter, I'm going to be mad.
It's fair.
Well,
I assumed you were playing the heavy because it was the heavy you made, and
that's totally
fine. So yeah, who's in charge?
She's awesome too. Me, obviously.
I'm asking the marshal. You don't get to decide that.
Oh, I just did.
I think the medic will be in charge because I've got good discipline.
Fair enough.
Puts themselves in charge, of course.
We should choose loadout because you mentioned that one of the specialists could bring supplies, right?
What do you mean?
Our load, like our gear for the mission.
Yes, you each can choose your load at this time as well. Yeah.
Also, I'm still confused. Am I Cressica or not?
You're Cressica. You're fine.
Okay, cool. Right.
I just assumed that Aaron was playing the heavy and apparently wasn't.
Cool.
But yeah, like if you want to choose your load, like we've gone over that. I tend not to remind people of that. It's just like a thing I assume everyone does, which is my fault. I apologize. But yeah, like so I'm still curious though. Like you saved this rookie, which is probably not Cressica since they're being played. I guess no. You can tell me it's Cressica, and that can be happening to her. That's fine too.
Let's give David some harm.
Okay. Yes.
I have tough. I ignore level 1 harm penalties.
In which case, rather than you saving Cressica, would you like to resist that harm?
I would love to.
Cool. So losing a foot is level 3 harm for sure. So you can resist this by doing a prowess resist.
All right, excellent, done. I also have bold, so I get +1 to resist on desperate. Oh no, sorry, on desperate actions. Right? Okay, cool.
Yeah, this isn't really an action resist. It's just a
cool.
That is a lot of dice. That is a
how? What? Oh, that is. My bad. Sorry, I put in bonus dice when I thought I was just putting in the normal dice. Let me reroll.
Actually, what's let me do something real quick. Cool. I had to do that real quick because you had some weirdness going on in your. There you go. That's your actual stat line. You should have one more die there, with what you put your dice in. So just roll that one last die.
Oh right. Okay. Cool. So Cressica is not a basic rookie in that case.
All rookies start with their starting stat line and
got it. Cool, excellent.
And your 4 that you choose.
Hey.
Cool. Okay. We'll just take that last roll since it's the correct die pool. So yeah, you resist that down to level 2 harm. You can now spend armor if you have any, or such things. If you're cool with level 2 harm though.
Well, let's spend some armor.
Sure. You have very good boots.
Yeah, I'll spend my armor and shield.
Awesome. Zero harm then. So yeah, you take the blow with like most of the concussive force of the explosion hits your shield. That's kind of bent out of shape and is shrapnel. It's useless now. Your armor's all tattered, but you are unharmed by the explosion. Only that single rookie dies. Cammy, or I'm sorry.
Sirius gets a doctor point back.
You do not spend the doctor point. So what are your orders after this happens immediately? Because there's that boom, and then all your ears ring, and you have to do a little thing, and then what's your plan? You're still within there's a field between you and the town, right? And
would it be Rec or Tinker to go along and disarm the mines?
Depends on how you're going about it. If you're going by and detonating them safely, that could be a Rec. If you're disarming them, taking them apart and stuff, that'd be a Tinker. You tell me what you're doing.
These are set down by our friend or by the baddies?
So undead don't typically lay mines. They're probably set to be. They're probably set by the sniper. This is
okay. So I will tell. So we'll go. We'll go single file, and I'll keep an eye out for the things, and I'll disarm it. Everyone will move past me, and then I'll rearm it because we need them to blow up the zombies.
Sure.
And I will. Do I want to take a devil's bargain, or do I want to just push myself?
That's up to you. I have one in mind, actually. So.
Do I have to take it if you offer it to me?
No.
Okay. So what's your bargain, devil?
So that explosion is calling undead, right? They heard the explosion, they're rushing here. They're like, that wasn't us. What's happening? Sort of deal, right? They're going to converge on this position quickly.
I will take that bargain, and try and
throw it in the trash. Sorry.
Trash.
Yes. You cannot push yourself then, since you took
no, but I think it narratively makes sense to be under time pressure when disarming mines.
Sure.
So I'm going to do that. Yeah, the Tinker move. What's my position?
Desperate. You're having to do this quickly, and you're not wanting to have them you're wanting them to be reusable afterwards.
And what's my effect?
Standard. Nice. Yeah. No, for sure.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you've done this type of thing before. You were asking a bunch last time about, hey, what can I do with traps? Can I make traps? It's because you're good with traps. You just didn't have time before, right? This is your actual area. So you're starting to do that. You're taking them, putting them in a little satchel. They're totally gonna be able to be replaced afterwards. Rookies, what are you doing during this? One of your people just died immediately. You hear howling in the distance now. What's going through your minds?
What's the heavy doing?
Well, I'm asking that. I'm curious what the rookies do when they see their squad mate die first.
I mean,
I'm looking to the rest of the squad.
I see. I mean, I feel like Kettle is going to, look, watch this happen, turn, vomit, and then go and go over to the giblets and to the chunks and say a prayer.
Sure. What heritage are you? Just so I remember.
Barton.
Barton. Okay. And the person that died was Erickson. Noted. What are you doing then? What are you doing then, Crimson?
I think she sees the medic working on the mines, and Probably goes up. Ash, what's your character's name?
Kettle.
Okay, probably goes up to Kettle, claps them on the shoulder, and says, "Prayers are good, but we can't fix dead, and we don't want to join them. So make it quick."
Yeah, and I think Kettle's like, Kettle like looks up at you and is like, "It's okay, let's move." Just like, they're already finished.
One noted. So you get the mines all taken care of from this approach and start replacing them. And you're like doing it quickly enough that I think you're going to get into the perimeter of the town, the little hamlet, before undead start arriving. I think you see like those wolves that I described for the first time. Like they're got like stomachs ripped open, like trailing viscera and stuff. They start bounding through that grass, right? Um, and like you see like there's two of them running shoulder to shoulder, and behind them a distance there's what is could only be described as people running on all fours, right? Like their hair is frazzled and like has like mange. They're like foaming at the mouth. Some of them have spears and they're like bounding with them in hand or in their teeth. But they're bounding along behind them. And like you start you from that little tower, that statue I described earlier, you see like a glimmer for a second, and then they start taking pot shot, like someone starts taking shots into the horde essentially. um what's the plan? They're like running through that field where you replace the mines, so that's going to buy you some time. And like that person up there is shooting. What's your deal? All those like doors, all those like houses are like barred, like no one's coming out. You don't hear anything aside from the growling and howling and gunshots and explosions. So what's the plan?
So
Uh,
the shrine that the sniper's in is close
The
by.
statue, it's in the center of the town essentially.
Should we just run over there and try and kind of reinforce it?
It decreases the avenues that we can be killed from, so tactically it's a good idea.
Yes, we will do this. We'll
Awesome. So it sounds like you're trying to order your troops to do a thing, right? Like you're trying to order them to rally around the statue, right? And wait for them to get through, correct?
Seems like it.
Yes.
That sounds like a martial roll to me.
Don't make me roll it. What's your martial? 'Cause mine's 1.
Mine is 0.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'll do it then.
Well, it's really like you're the one in charge. Do you tell the heavy to do it, or
Yes.
are you in charge?
Heavy is my sergeant. You have been assigned sergeant. Go tell the troops to do the thing.
Okay. Mm,
Delegation.
yes. So Crimson pulls this huge sword from off her back and she holds it in the air. And she says, "Our objective is to get over to this statue. If you let me down, I will make sure you're dead before the zombies get here. Move!"
Awesome. So would you please roll the thing?
Yeah, I can try.
Is anyone helping? Are you pushing yourself? Would you like to have this bargain? Let's.
I can. I'll help. I will take that stress to help.
That works for me.
One stress for you then.
Position?
Risky. You're no longer
Okay.
in a desperate position because they're not upon you yet. They're being held off. But if they falter, they'll be here quicker than you expect, right?
Yeah. What's our effect?
Standard.
Okay. And 1 bonus die. Got a 6. What's up?
Nice.
So yeah, like all of the rookies like rally and like start cheering behind you, yelling, "Yeah!" Like doing the whole soldiery thing, right? They're making you proud. They make it around the statue. You start seeing like as you get like in the hamlet, you can see like some of the windows only have like some of the inner windows only have like wood nailed against them, so you can see like people are inside like peeking out occasionally. And like I think for a second you see like a little girl like poke over, and then like someone like grabs her, like pulls her back inside. So like there are definitely people still here, right? Um, but I think what happens is you get to the center and are able to form your defensive perimeter before they break through. Um, and I think so. Like the sniper plus the what's it called, plus the mines take care of like at least a chunk of those like feral looking people. But I think some of those like those two wolves made it through, right? And so they're like, or at least one of them did. I think one of them starts bounding past one of the hamlets and is going to like jump after you, right? Like I think they're going to like leap on you. What's like, what's your plan?
I shoot it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
There is no stealth necessary here.
Yeah.
No, not stealth. No,
It's-
I was more asking like who deals with it. Like
Yeah. No, the one that's coming to. Yeah. I'm just like. No.
And
Sure.
if it's not dead when she finishes, I'll cut it in half.
Sure, that sounds like a plan to me.
I'm assuming I'm rolling shoot then.
Yeah, it's not at you yet. That sounds like a shoot action to me. It's 1-on-1. It's higher tier than you are. It's a tier 2. You're effectively tier 1.
This sounds controlled, but maybe like, because like they come like they're not at me yet, but I feel like the
Yeah.
effect might be limited.
That's control limited sounds like a thing, so you can push it to risky standard if you'd like.
Yeah,
What if
I'd like
we
to do that by
all-
advancing forward towards it to line up the shot quicker.
That sounds like a perfectly like respectable thing to me. Risky standard is.
And I'm being helped by.
I don't know.
It sounded like I was being helped by the heavy, but I don't know. Did that?
I'll take a stress
Crimson?
to help you out. Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Cool. All right. Oh, buddy. Kettle,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, so you go to fire, right? But I think this is your like first major deployment, right? And you totally forgot to like check your gun and stuff before like coming out here, and your gun jams. And you walked forward, it jams, you look at it in the eye, and it like turns from going to leap out the heavy to leaping on you. I think it's like literally just bounds, grabs you with the shoulder by its teeth, and just start like tearing its head. Like I think it's level 2.
Well, yeah. Here's my question: Is this a situation where I can get is this a situation where I can get a skirmish in with, where I'm like setting back to a desperate position, or are we going straight to harm?
No, it's harm.
All right,
I
fuck
think.
that. I'm resisting.
That's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
Fuck you! I won't do what you tell me.
No, it like comes and goes to grab my shoulder, and I just roll out of the way and try and like get myself up into a position where I can go in for a skirmish to like.
Sure. I think like the consequence was harm leading to desperate situation, essentially.
Yeah.
I
I would like to have just the desperate situation, not the harm.
that sounds perfectly reasonable to
So I'm
me.
going to try and prowess resist out of this by rolling away like a cool ninja warrior.
Sure.
I don't have any bonus dice. For fuck's sake!
3 stress.
Kettle, what are you doing?
Kettle,
Not much.
Kettle's the cook, right? Kettle's not.
Yes!
Kettle's decided to try and be brave.
Kettle's the one that...
so-
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
you do it though, right? Like you roll on the side. I think I think you take like a scrape to the leg, right? Like it like goes through the
Mhm.
claws, and like but like you don't get bitten and held on. So you take level 1 harm scratched, but you are still standing. What do the rest of you do? Like this lone rookie is fucking squaring off against this thing now.
Can I cut the head off of the wolf?
Sure. Like you can run into a skirmish with it. What about you? What about you, Cressica? What's your plan?
muted, David.
I'll wait in next to Crimson.
Awesome. So that's it. Sounds like Crimson's going in for a skirmish, and you're helping.
Yep.
What's our position?
So with 3 versus 1, you have scale. It's still not against you. Honestly, it's fucking desperate for them, but this is controlled to you, right? It's not fighting you. It's like you're on even footing with it. It's only 1 at the moment. Like it sounds controlled to me.
Okay. Effect?
Standard, right?
Okay.
Like
This is hopefully going to be real bad for this thing because I have maxed out skirmish. What's up? Critical.
yeah, fucking you
Hot
decapitate
dog.
the thing, right? Like it was squaring off against this rookie, which it could totally do, and then you just come out of nowhere and just chop. I'm unsure of what your additional effect would be here, other than to fucking murder it real good.
Is there another like? Are there any other things coming in to fight us that might take like a bit of morale issue?
So yeah, actually, I think that is applicable. So I think one of the wolves ended up dying on the way in, but those feral were behind this thing, right? I think they see this thing get murdered, and like there's a glimmer of recognition in their eye, and they're like, oh, we can't win this fight. And so like you see, there's like at least 4 of them left, and they slowly back up into like that tall reeds and just sort of fade away.
Question.
Yes.
Okay, so it's got the whole head thing going on, and I've got a hand weapon. Can I put my hand in the head and have a zombie wolf head hand weapon to intimidate the other ones with?
So you can do that. There's a problem. That's some corruption right there, right? Like that's.
But I have a glove. It's totally fine.
If you want to do it, I will let you. I'm just saying these things are not something you want to be bathing in the ichor of.
Could make a tinker roll and build it properly for you.
Have you seen Mononoke Hime?
Yes.
Princess Mononoke.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it's the boar, right? Sort of deal.
Mm.
Like you don't want to touch it.
Okay. I'll just make sure that it's not still chomping on kettle then.
It's a good call.
And then kick it into the sunset.
So like the current situation has been dealt with. I think you hear like some clamoring from that like perch up in the statue, and a rope comes down, and a woman slides down it.
It's a lady.
Hmm.
We're just here to rescue her, aren't we?
To retrieve her, yeah.
Do we know what's her name?
Don't have. You can ask her. Like it's essentially, it was rumored that a single sniper was holding up the thing. It wasn't like this person that we are very much aware of. It was just sort of like a thing that, if it's true, Zora wanted in on. So you can call up her name. I guess she's.
I
sliding
will
down.
stride up to her and tell her that Zora has sent us to recruit you because you're clearly good at what you do, and we need bodies. And by bodies, I mean capable experts.
Rousing.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna do this. She puts forward a hand and is like, Cordelia Landgrave.
I guess Tyrius shakes her hand and asks if she already has a rank or anything.
I was in the Orat militia, sent to assist the Altamani. I fled with the rest of my remaining unit when they broke at Edinmar.
Cool. Do I have a badge that I can give her to like recruit her real quick?
She like raises an eyebrow. It's like, you said Zora sent you?
Yeah. She likes your pizzazz.
Well, Zora, I'll have to wait. I have to get these people out of here.
How many people?
There's probably about there's about 4 houses, maybe or so. There's about 2 to each one, 2 or more. So about 16.
So we
No, not
came.
16. About fucking 10.
So we came from the south. Was that
You came from the west.
from the west? And we have to go back that way to get back to camp. But that's where all the baddies are now.
Not if we kill them.
What if we pretend to leave, but leave the villagers behind, and then blow up all of the guys?
As soon as you say leave the villagers behind, she's like, I refuse to leave any of them behind.
No, we're not going to. They're going to be bait.
I refuse to allow them to be bait either. We will not put these people in harm's way.
Okay, well, how many rookies have we? We've got 4 rookies. That's right. What if we give the villagers the red coats? They're red coats, right?
They're usually just referred to as rookies.
No. What color are this? Is the regime?
Oh, their uniforms?
Yeah.
So they're
Green.
the Ember. They're the Ember Wolves, right? So all of them, for the most part, all of the Legion uniforms are the same, just standard military garb, lots of leather and stuff. But they have signets, right? Where the Ember Wolves is a wolf's head made of fire howling, right?
Yeah.
And she's like,
we'll give the rookies' jackets to the villagers, make it look like we're withdrawing, and then the rookies and us will stay here and shoot things.
Right.
It sounds like you're trying to sway her, right? To me, anyways.
Yes. Okay, I can do that.
You're trying to convince her to do a plan that she is not on board with.
But she's going to escort the villagers out while we hold the fort.
Sure. She'll have an alternative suggestion if this doesn't work.
Okay.
It's just
I'm trying to decide if I want to push myself, but that's too stress, and that's no good.
I think it's just a controlled standard thing, right? It's not. She's not going to shoot you for trying to help, right? Yeah, though. She just shakes her head. It's too late for that sort of thing, anyways. It's about to be nighttime, and I don't want to be trying to leave those things try to leave this place with those things behind us. We'll stay the night here. We'll talk about a plan in the morning.
Then we should at least. Are the obvious barricades or just the traps?
Oh no, it's just the trap she set in the grass, and then them barricading the house, and then the shrine.
Kettle starts preparing, goes over and starts making a fire and getting out their cooking stuff.
Honestly, you see her about to say something about fire, and she's they know we're here. They know we're here. There's no point.
Is there enough room in the shrine for everyone?
I could fit about 1 more with me. However, if you want to put up your best shot with me, and if they won't get in my way, that's admissible. That's admissible to me.
I'm just trying to get everyone in one spot so we don't have to defend multiple fronts, multiple house fronts.
I have all of the villages in that hamlet over there. I've told them not to come out for now. If you wish to go speak with them, you may. And there's a single single cottage that's as far as the closest to the shrine, essentially. She just restored. It's the one where Crimson saw the little girl.
Right. Okay. Well, I brought a repair kit with 3 uses, so I was going to try and make extra barricades.
Sure. Repair kit. Yeah. If you want to take apart one of the cottages and build little stakes and stuff, that sounds like a tinker roll to me. What about everyone else though? What's your plan?
How about digging some trenches?
Sure.
I'm making dinner.
Do you have what's it called? I'm blanking on the move name.
Good
Give
question.
me a second. Okay, no, you don't.
No, I do not. So somebody should dig trenches.
No, not you. You can dig trenches. I was asking if it sounded like Kettle had home cooking, but they don't.
No, they have got cooking kit and fresh food. So
yeah, so you can totally cook dinner. It's just like,
Yeah, I
standard
realized I picked the wrong special ability because I just picked the first one like it says. Is it okay if I
you can
switch?
totally take home cooking. I fucking love home cooking.
All right, I'll switch it out then. Yep.
Home cooking's the best.
Hey, Kettle. As you're doing that, I think Crimson's gonna come up and look through her pack, and she's got like 5 days worth of supplies, which I would think would be like rations and stuff, and she's gonna hand them to you and tell you to give these to the villagers when you serve food.
Huh. That's a good point. In that case, I hand over my 5 days of supplies as well.
It's very sweet. Kettle, what do you cook, by the way? Said you're Barton?
Yeah, I think I'm making like a curry with dumplings.
Sounds lovely. Well, since the home cook is cooking, all of you can clear stress if you've taken one.
Woohoo!
Home cooking is real good. So yeah, like the rations are handed over. Are you cool with that? Are you cool? Are you cool with that, Tyrus? Like them being this like, those are like, they might need these depending on how long this goes, right? So like, I'm curious what your stand is.
Well, for the sake of the podcast, I hope it doesn't go for 5 days.
You can skip time and stuff too, right? Like it's not
Star Wipe.
I think to get Cordelia on our side, I think it's a good move. So
sure.
I will not chide them for it.
Fantastic.
And I will go about making spiky doos and barriers and such.
Give me a tinker roll, but while that's happening, and it sounds like our Chrisika is helping you. So that sounds like a stress for bonus.
Yeah, good.
While that's happening, so you go. Who goes to deliver food? It sounds like Kettles. That's your job, like along with cooking.
Yeah, definitely. Because I 100% like give people a blessing with their food.
Sure.
Because like Kettle is very much like it is very like Kettle has pious, right? Like they believe in food as like an expression of like
Are you
religious
doing
faith.
A Barton blessing or an Aldermani?
I think they would probably be doing like a kind of
or
like
a Legion.
Yeah, like probably a Legion blessing or like quite an inoffensive blessing, right? Like this
Legion blessing would not be the one you would do then.
Okay, the point is that it's not necessarily what's the word I'm looking for? It's not necessarily even about the specific religion so much as it's about like religious faith and like the sharing of communal food.
Oh sure. I just most Aldermani, especially in this area, have some ill opinions of Old Empire, which the Legion is like Old Empire.
Yeah, I think
so, like,
I think in that case it's just like it's just like a thing of like take this food and may the chosen bless you, right?
Sure.
Like it's that much.
I think their response is may the hunter provide us food and the builder keep our home sturdy.
Yeah, and Kettle is totally like yeah, like that's good. That like Kettle's on board for that.
And like that little girl that Crimson saw like comes over to you and like hugs your leg when you give her like her little brother or something is like trailing behind. I think you gave them food a second ago, and she goes and hugs your leg and like doesn't let go for a while.
Yeah, and I think like I think Kettle turns down to her and is like and like repeats like a child's religious rhyme to her to see if she knows it and like tries to like be like we're gonna like to create a small amount of rapport with the child, and then be like, okay, let go of my leg now.
Sure. I think she doesn't respond, she doesn't recite it, but she giggles, and then like you like shoo her off. So yeah, let's see that tinker roll.
What is my position?
Controlled. You're not pressed for time at the moment.
And my effect is standard?
Yep.
After this roll, after this, we probably need to take our first break because we're overdue.
Okay. 5. Noted.
Yeah, so like, what does that look like as far as like results, and then we can go to break.
So I think it's mostly that a lot of this wood isn't super sturdy in the sense, right? Like it's splintering really easily when you start taking apart out of the homes and things like that. Plus, like you can see some of the older people left are starting to like whisper amidst like talking about like how dare these empire folks take apart our homes, right? Like we hope to return here someday, sort of stances. So like I think you're gonna get interrupted.
Cool. All right. Well, let's jump to break, and then we'll be back in a minute. Back soon, chat.